to ask you this question, because if I don't ask you this question, a lot of people are going to attack me. There are a lot of fans, Habib fans in the Middle East. Habib just fought in Abu Dhabi, as you guys know. And they say Tony Ferguson is next. You're good friends with Tony Ferguson. You train Tony Ferguson.
You know what? I don't know.
You don't know us?
I can't do that.
That's serious. Even Siri. Even Siri.
Wow.
Even Siri didn't know about it.
Eddie,
Did that come out?
that was weird.
Yeah. No, but no,
Somebody was listening.
I don't know.
No, I'm not
I don't
asking
know.
if it's gonna happen. I'm asking you, what needs to happen to beat such a guy? You know, like
To
with-
beat Khabib?
Yeah, I mean the guy. He kind of toyed with Dustin in the beginning. I saw him going for a choke in the first round, and then like his coach Javier Mendes told him to just leave it, and then he's like, you know, like it's kind of demeaning.
I never sit here and especially, with that caliber fight, I don't make predictions. To say
You're a
gonna
Tony
win.
man, so
Yeah, but we are planning on beating him. That's the plan. And the difference is, can't give away too much though, but the difference is everybody is running from Khabib on the ground. So they spend the whole time trying to get up to the fence and try to get back up. Tony's not going to do that. Tony's going to attack. So it's going to be a little different. He's going to attack with submissions, and he's going to attack with elbows. He's not going to try to get back up.
And that's what you
He'll
mentioned.
try to keep the fight standing and do some takedown defense and all that stuff. But do you remember the Ty Ruotolo yesterday?
Yeah.
What is the one thing about his style that stuck out the most? His ability to do what?
He went for the darts a lot of times.
Yes.
But they caught him 3 times.
How come you suppose he's the only one who was darsing? Like he put in like maybe 4 or 5.
Is it about a 16-year-old kid?
Why,
That one?
why do you
I thought so.
why do you suppose he was the only one doing that? If you had to guess.
Probably trained it or drilled it several times, maybe. 'Cause it's
Yes, but beyond that, he's always looking for it.
Okay.
Always looking for it. Most people, they go in and they're looking for something, but maybe this, maybe that, maybe this. When you're actually looking for darces all the time, man, it alters your game. If you're going with someone that's always looking for darces, standing on the ground in transition, darcers, you approach them a little bit differently, and it alters your game. Tony is that guy. That Tony will hit those things from every angle. While Khabib is trying to take him down, he's got to watch out for all that shit. Guillotines. Tony's going to throw everything at him. I don't know if it's going to work. It's too hard to tell. Khabib is really, really good. But we're planning on submitting him. That's the plan. Hopefully it happens, of course, But I'm not making any predictions. It's
We just hope it
you
happens.
just can't know. You just don't know, man. Khabib is undefeated, smashing
Tony's
everybody.
a great fighter too.
But it's going to be a different fight, though. That I could promise you that it's going to be different. It's not going to be Tony trying to drag himself up a fence and Khabib just riding that and just riding on him and just like there ain't going to be none of that.
I have noticed one thing about that fight. Khabib normally reacts to someone who's being kind of harsh to him sometimes. He can fight back, but when Tony is like kind of aggressive on Twitter and Instagram, Khabib doesn't really respond to him, and I thought that was always interesting. He gives like Tony a pass there sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it's
going to be
It's an
interesting. There's a
intriguing
lot of
fight.
respect there. with
Everyone's
those
waiting
two
for
guys,
that. I mean,
yeah.
even people in the Middle East
Sure.
are looking forward to that fight.
Yeah.
They don't want the Conor fight, believe it or not.
No,
Nobody wants the
nobody
Conor
wants
fight
that
in the
Conor
Middle East,
fight,
even
no.
though they hate Conor because of what he did with, bringing in all the extracurricular stuff into the fight.
They want
But
to see a raw
they want to
badass
see,
fight,
they want to see Tony.
Everybody wants to see Tony
That fight,
Khabib.
yeah.
I think at this point, my guess is it's about money. That's it.
Yeah.
That's like negotiations now.
And making the fight in Moscow. That's another one he mentioned.
Ever since, oh really? Is that
Yeah,
what he wants?
he
He wants
said-
it in Moscow?
Yeah.
Whoa. That's
And
gonna be
everybody I
interesting.
filmed in my many years, Tony
he's like
always
that, yeah.
made me very nervous. He had a lot of energy. Like I'm always like I film everyone in my career, but Tony, when I'm in the mat of the camera, I don't know. There's a certain energy that emanates like from him. Like don't fuck with me. And I can feel it when I film because the camera never lies. You can feel energy when I film someone. I can feel energy. And when I filmed Tony a few times during your commercial, just like he made me nervous on the mat. I don't know. He just has this energy that is like very animalistic.
He's a real savage.
He's an animal.
Yeah.
And I could feel it. I didn't even want to make eye contact with him.
He's probably the only guy I enjoy. I never watched the UFC opening workout.
Yeah.
But he's the only guy, the public workouts. He's the only guy that I enjoy watching the public workouts because he does some crazy stuff, you know, with the music and the.
Yeah.
It's
and he said something. He is a proper savage.
Yes,
He's
for
a
real.
proper savage.
For real.
Energetic. He's not playing the savage game.
You see that picture of all the guys, his like last 7 opponents,
all
and
their
they're
faces,
all shredded up. Yeah.
Even if when he got into it with Fabricio Verdum in that video, he was gonna fight him. That was like a real thing.
And you got to kill Tony to beat him.
Yeah, you
gotta
gotta
kill him.
Yeah.